Welcome back to another XpertVR Friday recap, where we go through all of the newest things in XR and related technology as they relate to education. Today, we're going over EdTech in 2023, the ViveXR Elite, PlayStation accessibility, and CES 2023. And today is January 6th, 2022. So let's jump right into it. First of all, looking at 2023 in education, I found this interesting article with 37 predictions from different professors and companies and people from around the world in the education space looking at where education may be heading. And Mike Schloff, CEO of Maplewood Shop, one of his comments was, "We're seeing the pendulum swing back to reintroducing career and technical exploration in middle schools and how that leads to different trades jobs and other jobs in the future." So I thought this was a really interesting comment, especially with the stat he was saying here: 20% of those who graduate grade 9 go on to graduate from a 4-year college program. It's very interesting to see how we're kind of moving towards this new career and technical exploration so that people can find what they're passionate about earlier and hopefully get on a path to where they want to be in their future career. And virtual reality plays a lot into this of being able to test out those types of career explorations that might be dangerous or too costly to get somebody to try out, especially while they're in middle school, but even high school or college. So interesting stat and comment, and a lot of interesting comments in this article. So definitely read through it if you're looking at some predictions. Yesterday at the Consumer Electronics Show, and this is what it looks like. And I thought it looks like a great design because right beside me, I have their Vive Flow, as well as their Focus 3 is beside me as well. It has some controllers, so I won't grab it, but it looks like a combination of the form factor of the Flow, but with the power of the Focus. So that was really cool because I love how light this is, and they might show it in this video, we'll see, but you can actually detach the back part of the headset where the battery is housed, and then attach these like longer arms so that you can use it just as kind of the Flow 360 headset. So a little bit less power, but with a lot less weight. I think it's just over 600 grams with the battery, and then it goes down to just over 200 when you take out the battery. So huge decrease in weight, and really cool to have that flexibility. You've never really seen that in a standalone VR headset, being able to do PC VR, standalone VR, or like a light standalone VR, as well as with the battery being able to come off, you can actually swap out the battery and do hot swaps. So if you have somebody that's going through training for a really long time, or you have a lot of people rotating through your headset, you can swap out that battery without needing to wait for the headset to recharge. So that's very exciting, and really, I'm really excited to try out this headset because it just has so many features built into it that a lot of other headsets don't have, while also having all the features that the Quest Pro or the Pico Neo 4 or other headsets have as well. So excited to play around with that. And then on those notes, like I said, this headset was announced at CES 2023, which is happening in Las Vegas right now. And there are a lot of other announcements coming. Somnium's releasing a headset. Sharp is releasing a headset. PlayStation's going to be showing off their headset. Talked all about this last week. So definitely excited next week of the Friday recap to recap all of the news. But something really interesting that I saw come out, or that Jill on our team saw come out yesterday, was the Project Leonardo from PlayStation 5 or from Sony. And what this is, it's an accessibility controller. So all of the buttons and the joystick and everything on this can be moved and customized so that it works for all kinds of different accessibility needs. So this is something that Josh, our CTO, has brought up a couple times of like, I wonder what an accessible controller would look like that is more modular and isn't just kind of like a one-off design, because there are some of those out there. And this was announced. So I think it's just really cool to see it like this. You can see like an example of what the regular PlayStation 5 controller looks like, and then what it might look like to have two of these accessible controllers and how they work together, and being able to modularly customize them to work for you just brings brings joy to so many kids that might love to play video games or want to play video games but can't with a regular controller. So just really cool to see a company like PlayStation, like Sony, doing this type of accessibility development. So that is your Friday recap of everything kind of going on in the XR space or related to the XR space as it relates to education. Like I said, CES 2023 is happening right now, and there are a ton of announcements around VR and AR and MR. So I'll wait till next week, and that will probably be the whole video just going through these different announcements. But overall, already excited to look at the future of 2023. Very excited to try the ViveXR Elite. And I think it's awesome to see companies like PlayStation trying to make their technology, their hardware more accessible for everyone. See you next week.